It's Anya, otherwise known as Pink Sweets here on YouTube, and I'm very excited because today I'm doing a collab with my good friend Valarie from Gimme Lip and More, and we decided to do our collab. As you guys know, this is my month of collabs. We decided to do a look with the new Strobe Cosmetics Divinity palette. So I owned the Creepy Cute palette as well. They had a bundle on sale, and Valarie gave me the coupon for it, so it was kind of like 2 for the price of 1-ish. Not quite, a little bit more, but it was a good deal. So so now I own the Divinity palette as well, and I'm very excited. So this is what the outside looks like right here. It's like, it reminds me of Creamsicle, and that's the back. It has all the shades on the back there. And the shades are named Hathor, Ocean, Quedish, Aphrodite, Milda, Bastet, Rati, and Freya. So I'm going to open this up. And it was inspired by the Divines, is what it says on the outside. So I'm going to open this up. And after you take it out of the Unicarton, which this is the part I really like, is it matches the Unicarton. Sometimes you get a palette, the Unicarton is beautiful, you open the palette, or you open it up, take out the palette, and it looks totally different on the inside, which I don't like. So it does have a mirror, but it's not, you know, doesn't stand alone, but it's a magnetic closure, and these are the shades right here. So a very fall appropriate palette. We're doing kind of like a whatever look we want with it. We decided, my favorite, we decided we were just going to dive in. This is a first impressions. I haven't used it at all, so I don't know if I'm going to like it. I don't know if I'm going to hate it. I doubt I'm going to hate it. I've seen a lot of looks with it. I saw Annette do a look with it. I saw Butte Bean do a look with it. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to love it, but you never know. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to prime my eyelids with, what should I use? I think I'm going to use my Boing concealer. I haven't done that in a while. So I'm just going to, and I need something very good for priming today because my eyelids are stained from a look that I did, was it yesterday or the day before? I don't remember. But anytime I use pinks, purples, really any color can stain, but usually it's the pinks and the purples that get me. So I'm just gonna drop that, and then I'm going to just pat this in and with a beauty sponge, make sure everything is nice and laid out. Where did I drop that? Because I'm actually going to use it as my concealer today. Give me one moment. Okay, so I actually got this. This is not the full size, but I got it at Sephora. I think it was a 100-point perk or a promo code or something like that. So looking at this palette, I think what I want to do, and I'm going to use my new Real Techniques blending, I almost said blending sponge, blending brush. And I think I want to take Rati, which is just the really neutral shade right here, and I want to go in with that first. And I'm just going to put that in my crease. It's very pigmented. For like a neutral shade, that's very pigmented. I feel like even the concealer didn't fully cover the staining on my eyelids, but that's okay because we'll cover it up with some other eyeshadow. And it'll give it kind of like a little bit of a pinkish hue. So are you guys doing anything over this long weekend? Do you have a long weekend, or did you have to work? Let me know in the comment section what you're doing. Okay. Now that we have that blended out, and I really do like that. I think I'm going to take Hathor, which is the shimmery, like champagne-y shade, and I'm just going to run that on the brow bone. I'm also going to put that on the inner corner, but I'm going to put something on top of it once we're once we've done our face. Why do people say that? Once we've done our face, it's my face. We're doing my face. But you know what I mean. But yeah, comment down below. Did you have to work, or did you get a longer weekend because of the holiday? Or I know some places are closed, but some places are always open. So, alright, so now I'm going to take this random Urban Decay flat shader brush, and I'm going to go into Hathor again. And these palettes, both this one and the Creepy Cute palette, they do have some kick up in the pan, but it's not like a crazy amount. So, and I'm not doing a fully neutral look. I know right now it just looks like my skin tone, but in a moment we're gonna get sassy and switch it up. So I'm just putting that all over the lid. Well, not all over the lid, inner corner part. And then I'm gonna go in with Quetesh, which is the purple shade. And I'm gonna use some glitter glue for this because I feel like it might need, well, I don't think it's gonna need it because I've seen it on other people. And Suki, it's okay. I don't know why she's whining. She wants to spend time with me. You guys haven't seen Suki on camera yet. I'm gonna have to put her in a video pretty soon here. I have a mirror off to the side. Okay, so I just put glitter glue where I want to put the purple. So we're going to take this beautiful purple right here. I've already put some on the brush. And I'm going to put that next to the neutral shade. I don't know where this Urban Decay brush came from. I feel like it came from a palette that I got at some point. I know all of their Vice palettes come with brushes, but I don't think it's from one of those. It might have come from one of my Create Your Own. Kind of wish I would have put that all over the lid, but we have something else going on the inner corner. So I'm just kind of building that up. And it's okay for messy because we're putting something on the outer V as well. And we'll go back in and blend anything we need to as well once we lay down all the colors. I do think this color looks good, or a little bit better even, over top of glitter glue. It just seems a little bit more pigmented. Originally, I was going to put the purple on the outer corner, but I always do that. Like, I always put, like, the darkest shade on the outer. And I always do, like, normally that's exactly what I would do, is I would put the purple in the outer corner. So I definitely wanted to do something a little different today. Thank you guys so much for always being so good about going to whoever I'm collabing with's channel and supporting them back. I have a big collab coming up. Well, when you guys are seeing this, it'll be the next day. And then I have, which that one is going to be with multiple people. It's going to be a huge collab. And then I'm going in with Aphrodite, which is like the red shade. And then it's more like an orangey red. And then I'm going to go, and then I'm doing a collab on, I'm trying to figure out the days. I think it's Thursday. No, Wednesday. With somebody I have not done a collab with yet. So I'm excited about that too. So we're just blending out that onto the outer edge. And this is going to create a lot of fallout because I like to do that. And I'm just going to blend it with, or not blend it with, but kind of make that little line seamless between the purple and the red. And we might go back in and do the purple a little bit more after we do our face. Or at least after I do the red. But yeah, like I said, I wanted this month to be my month of collabs because I'm so thankful to all the people that I've met on here and become friends with. It's good to feel like a sense of community when you're doing something like that, putting yourself out there. And I feel like, I don't know, I feel like, not that the older generation, or not older, but like the previous generation of YouTubers, like the bigger YouTubers, I feel like they do have friends in the beauty community, but I just feel like, I don't know, I feel like us newbies are kind of more so becoming friends and like supporting each other. I could be wrong, but I just don't see as many larger YouTubers do virtual collabs. It seems like they do collabs more like when they can see each other in person, and that's great. I would love to be able to meet some of my girls in person, and we are planning something in the future. So okay, so now I'm going back in with that purple, and I'm really excited about that, but I'm not gonna talk about it just yet fully. But yeah, I would love to do like a bunch of in-person collabs, but we all live in different states and different countries and different parts of the country, so it's hard to, you know, travel all the time, and but that would be fun. So that's why we do virtual collabs, and those are fun too. My favorite part is when I know, because we always work out ahead of time what time we're gonna post, and we post at the same time, and it's so exciting to me because I'm always like, oh, I can't wait to see what, you know, like for instance right now, like I can't wait to see what Valerie's look is gonna look like. Like I'm so excited to see what she created because we're using the same eyeshadows, but you know, our looks will probably be completely different. Or sometimes I've had it where I remember Danielle Gerstenberger and I did a look one time with the Kat Von D 10-year anniversary palette. That was it. And I remember we did like almost all the same colors, and that was funny. So you never know if it's going to turn out the same or if it's going to turn out totally different. And I do have a playlist, if you're interested, on my channel, under playlists, of everybody that I've done a collab with, like all of the videos. Okay, this is coming together. I feel like it does take a little bit more blending because I'm mixing like a shimmer with a matte, but I think the purple and the red look really pretty together. And I love purples and reds together. I've been wanting to do kind of like a purple and red look together for a while. So I'm going to leave it at that for now. We're going to do our face. See, I said it again, our face. This is our face. And then we're going to go back into the eyeshadows, and I'm going to put something more on the inner corner because I know right now it looks like there's like nothing there because I am so pasty white and it's like a neutral champagne color. So I'm just gonna, and I know that that line is a little, there we go. I felt like that was a little bit harsh, but it'll all blend into each other as soon as I'm done. Did I just say a line was harsh? Like, Who am I? So I'm going to use a totally different foundation than what I have used on my channel before. It looks gross because I lost the lid, but this is the Dr. Jart BB Beauty Balm Multi-Action Skincare and Makeup, but it's the BB cream. I'm just going to put it on the back of my hand. There's a channel on YouTube, I don't know if you've seen it, Tara Babies, I think that's how you say it. And she does mostly just hauls. I mean, she's done a few makeup looks, but I've mostly seen hauls from her. This is my new sponge that I got at Marshall's. It's very wet. And she's always hauling something. And she uses this beauty balm, or the Dr. Jart BB cream, like all the time. She uses this one and another one, and I bought both of them. And I don't know, I just kind of forget that I have them. And I really do like this because it has a very neutral undertone. Like it's very neutral, whereas most foundations tend to run either pink or yellow. And I mean, I'm sure they have ones with those undertones as well, but I like the fact, I'm going to use a little bit more, I like the fact that this particular shade that I got, which is in light medium, that's concerning that I can wear light medium. I don't know, I don't remember what the rest of the shade range is because I bought it a while ago, but I don't know, I can't imagine that, it's a beauty balm, so I can't imagine that they did too many shades, unfortunately, but I'll have to look into that. But I just like that they have ones with a neutral undertone, because this is the light medium neutral, and I do like that, like I said, because I have a hard time because, okay, when you go in with the wet end, it apparently just picks it right back up. Yeah, so I have a hard time finding foundations with like neutral undertones sometimes, because like, for instance, I would love to wear the Too Faced Born This Way foundation, but every time I try, most of the Too Faced foundations actually are either too yellow or way too pink for my skin tone. So anyhow, all right, so now I'm going to go in with some of that Boing concealer. I do like this beauty sponge, and I never buy, as you guys know, the actual beauty blender. I think I told the story one time that I bought one time, and Suki, the dog that you haven't met yet, that I promise I'll put in a video, and I do have a video that I totally forgot to post with the dogs in their Halloween shirts. Totally forgot to post it during Pinkoween because I had so many other videos and looks, so I'll post that as well. But and she's in that. She chewed my beauty blender, the actual one, to smithereens, and I was never able to use it again, which is fine because, I mean, sort of fine. I was gonna return it, so I wasn't able to return it, but $20 for a sponge is just nonsense. Lauren from Lauren's Beauty and I were talking about that yesterday. So hi Lauren, and go check out her channel. I'll link it down below. She has a channel and she's stunningly beautiful and does really, really awesome neutral looks and some colorful. But yeah, I love her channel. So anyhow, so we were talking about it, and we were like, I mean, $20 for a sponge. It's a sponge, ultimately, you know what I mean? Now I'm going to go in with my, I'm trying to use this, the powder foundation from Kiss. I'm trying to figure out if I like it or not, really, is what the deal is. Let me set my under eyes first with the sponge, though. And, I can't decide. I can't decide if I like it or not. I think I like it. Every time I've used it, my face has remained, turn this off, it's too bright. There we go. My face has stayed matte, but yeah, this beauty sponge was $3 at Marshall's, and I actually like most of the beauty sponges that I've tried better than I do the Beauty Blender, because I just find that the Beauty Blender itself is just a little too flimsy for me. I like it to be a little bit firm, and I don't know. The Beauty Blender is just very floppy and a little too soft. Okay, I'm going to take a little bit of setting powder, and I have like my little Maybelline, and just put that on top, or a lot of it. Oh, and that's mixed in with the peach because I can taste it. I have like a little mixture that I have sitting here, but I feel like I don't know, I feel like the powder foundation was looking a little heavy, or a lot heavy. And then I'll just spray my face. This is my, did I say that? My new Kabuki brush from Real Techniques. I really like it. It's very soft. And it was at Marshall's for $7, $5, something like that. So I'm going to go in with the Steel and Magnificent Metal in Kitten Karma, and I'm going to put that over top of where we have the Champagne shade, because it's just glittery and gorgeous. I have a small one of the Kitten Karma because Stila sent it to me when I placed an order with them a while back. So it's like this cute little mini one. And it's not a shade I use as often as I want to, because I don't do a lot of looks that I feel like it would go with, I guess. So I'll just blend it into the purple a little bit, but I think I would still buy it, but I have some other shades that I want to buy first. Like, I really want to get Perlina. I'm going to go in with another flat shader brush and just kind of pat that out, which is like a white with rainbow. And then, what was the other one I really want? Oh, Golden Goddess is another one. Because I have Diamond Dust, and Golden Goddess is like the gold version of, yeah, see, that's really pretty. I like that. I just like to look at the little screen so I can see what it looks like. I could just look in the mirror next to me. Okay, so now what are we gonna do? Now we're gonna do some bronzer. I don't want to say contour because I don't really contour, but I'm going to use my Tartist palette that I got a while ago, that I used. I think I used this in one video this week already. I have a lot of like bronzer contour palettes. Like, I have the Anastasia one. I think I've used the Anastasia one maybe once. I have a friend I'm gonna actually pass it along to next time I send out a package, because I feel bad that it's just sitting here. I love this one because it smells like chocolate, which is funny because, fun fact, which I almost put in the 5 things you don't know about me, but I don't really like chocolate. I know that's crazy, and I know that's somewhat unbelievable, but the only kind of sweet stuff that I really like is ice cream. But I'm not like a huge brownie, cake, cookie person. Occasionally. Suki, come on now. She's like, can't we just go to bed or cuddle or something? So, yeah, I don't know why, but I've just never been a chocolate lover. I don't know. I just don't love it. I'm just going to put on a little bit of highlight, while I try to decide what I want to do on my lower lash line. So I'm going to go in with the Sleek Solstice Highlight Powder. Highlighting palette. And I like to mix the pinky one and the champagne one together. And the last time I used this in my video, I said it has 3 shimmers and a matte. That is not what I meant. I meant it has 3 powders and a cream. I think that was in my Delirious video, but I don't remember. So what I meant to say was it has 3 3, like this one, and that one. No, this one, and that one are powders, and then the 4th one is like a cream. I don't use cream highlighters like ever, so, but I really, really like the powders. So I'm just gonna go in with my brush, and this is my blush brush, except I need actual blush. I'm gonna use the blush that's in the Tartist. I like this because it has like a color correcting powder. It has a highlighting for like under the eyes powder, and then in the center it has kind of like a highlighter for the face, like what I just put on highlighter, and then it has a blush and a bronzer and a contour, and well, technically 2 bronzing contouring like / contouring shades and a blush. And I don't really use the second bronzer that much because it's a little bit dark, but I could. Alright, and so on my lower lash line, I'm going to take the eyeliner in Smog. It is a kind of like a shimmery, bronzy-ish eyeliner from Urban Decay. And I'm going to, that's on my face, it won't go away. Okay. And I'm just going to run that in my waterline and on my lower lash line. And my eyes are going to get watery. I don't know why that happens sometimes and not other times, but I'm thankful for the times it does not happen. It's just a really pretty, I have an eyeshadow called Smog from them as well. Okay. Whew. Just made my eyes water. I'm trying to think of what color I want to do. I think I'm going to do, I don't know. I think I'm going to start with the purple, and then I might put the red on as well. I like this palette a lot. I wasn't sure if I was going to, because I don't know, because it's more neutral, I guess. And, but it's like unique neutrals. And I saw Butte Bean originally did, the one that I saw was the original one that I saw. The original one I saw was Butte Bean, did a 3 Looks 1 palette. And when she did that, I was like, yeah. I need to get it. Okay. And then I'm going to see what Hathor looks like on the inner corner, but oh, okay. No, that is pretty. I was going to say maybe I'll go in with my highlighter itself, but I kind of like this. And then I think I'm going to run some of the red underneath as well. And this brush that I'm using is just a, it's like the little slanted brush from the, what is it, from Luxie Beauty. We got them in our BoxyCharm. And I think I've used them every day since, on and off camera, because I just really love them. That is one thing I have to hand to BoxyCharm. I mean, I have a lot of things to hand to them, but one of the main things is they're really good at choosing the brushes that they put into the boxes. I've liked every single brush set that I've gotten that I've used so far. So, and I've really, really enjoyed my BoxyCharm. Even though I've been terrible about using the stuff on camera. It's not a very pigmented blush. I'm actually going to take just a little bit of Aphrodite, the shade that's on my eyes, and try and deepen it up a little bit, because I like really pigmented blush. You guys know I like a lot of blush. Just kind of clean up that line. Okay. Oh, I don't know how. I just start talking and then I take longer to film my videos. But you guys are still here, so thank you so much. Alright, I'm going to take just a little bit more of Aphrodite because I just want to make the outer corner a little bit more. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Pigmented. Sometimes I'll do a look and I'll see it without the foundation on, and I'm like, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna like that. And then I put on my foundation and I'm like, oh, I really like it. And then we're gonna go into the purple just one more quick time. I feel like these build really nicely on top of each other, or on top of themselves. You can really go back in and intensify it. I think I'm definitely going to have to do a strictly red and purple look. I just got mascara on my hand. And fallout everywhere. One moment, let me get that off camera. Okay. I'm going to go in with the Superhero Mascara that we got in our BoxyCharm from 8 Cosmetics. And then we'll do our lips. And we're done. I don't want to like this mascara, but so far I kind of do. A lot. I feel like it makes my lashes look thicker, and I feel like it makes them look longer and separated, which I usually use 2 mascaras to get that same effect. So I don't know. I want to see how it gets when it gets like older. Not like old, but older, because I feel like sometimes a mascara gets better or worse when it gets older. So we'll see. Okay. Yeah, I love the red and purple combination. Now I'm going to go in with Tulips from ColourPop. It's like a neutral brownish reddish, mostly brownish. It's like the perfect fall color. And it's an ultra satin. I do not like their matte foundation formula. Not foundation, their lip formula. But their Ultra Satin is awesome. It's a really pretty color. I like it. Okay. One more spritz. I almost sprayed my face with brush cleaner the other day because I still have my brush cleaner sitting here from BoxyCharm, and that would have been terrible. So this is the final look. I think I really like it. I really like this palette. I'm going to play with it some more, and when I do my monthly favorites, or I'm going to start including products that I don't like as well, because I think as of right now I just do like my favorites. So maybe I'll do like my favorites and my fails or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, I really do like it. I think there's a lot of looks you can do with it. Please go check out Valarie's channel. It would mean the world to me. She has become one of just my closest friends, and I just love her so much. And like I said, I'll link her channel down below, and it'll be in a card up above. Thank you guys again for watching. I love you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.